Hi, I'm Taylor White, Town Clerk, and I'm here today to give the residents and voters of Sandwich a quick overview as far as what they can expect for early voting or through the mail voting at the upcoming elections. As many of you know, the Secretary of State's office, through a directive of the legislature, sent everybody a vote-by-mail application. The first mailing went out the second week in July. Most voters received that roughly the 15th, 16th of July. That card looks a little something like this. It was a postcard that had all your information printed on it as far as your address and your name, and it required you to just sign it and send it back, postage paid, to the town clerk's office. This was the first step in trying to get people the option to vote through the mail for this upcoming election. You would have noticed on this card it actually had two options on it. It gave you the ability to vote in the September 1st primary as well as the November 3rd general election. A lot of people we found checked the box for both elections, which means you've done this once. You're in the system for both the September state primary and the November 3rd general election. So if you've done this, there's no need to do anything further. Ballots will be mailed to you. If you did not receive one of these cards, on our website, which is sandwichmass.org, and under the town clerk's portion of the page, you will also see under election information a paper copy. Looks a little different than the postcard, but it basically has the same information on it. You'd be required to fill out your name, your voting address, your date of birth, and where we're mailing the ballot to. It's very important. About 80% of the people in Sandwich are what is called unenrolled or independent voters. In the case of a primary, it's important to know that if you are one of those independent or unenrolled voters, you will need to let us know which party choice, either the Democrat or Republican, Green, Rainbow, or Libertarian ballots you desire for us to send to you for the state primary. You are not required to vote in the state primary. If you wish to vote in the state primary and you are independent and unenrolled, please make sure that you denote which ballot you want us to send you. Once you have filled out your application and the ballot is mailed to you, we mail these out in these envelopes here. It will have the return address for the town clerk's office on it, and in the middle of the envelope, it will have your address. So upon receiving this, you will open it up and you will find a few things. I just want to make sure everybody's familiar with this process. The first thing you will find is your return envelope. It's a white envelope, and that has it's postage paid with our address on it at the clerk's office. The second thing you will find is called an early ballot, vote-by-mail ballot envelope. This is where you're going to seal your ballot in when you're done voting it. The third thing is a set of instructions on how to vote your ballot. And then, of course, you will find your ballot. Just so people are clear, this is what the Republican early vote ballot looks like. And this is what the Democrat ballot looks like. So depending on which ballot you chose to vote in the primary, that will be sent to you. The Green, Rainbow, and Libertarian ballots for the town of Sandwich actually do not have any candidates on them. There's no races. So what you would do is you will finish voting your ballot. You will take your envelope, seal it up in your envelope. This is also covered in the ballot instructions. You will make sure you sign your manila envelope, and you write your address, and you print your name on there. And that's all you need to do. On one that you will receive, there will also be a barcode on here, and that's for internally, where we're able to scan your ballot back once we receive it. Once your ballot is sealed up in this envelope, you've signed, printed, and put the name on here, you're going to seal it back up in the mail, pre-postage paid envelope, and drop it in the mail. We also have a drop box in front of the town hall annex, which you will be able to deposit your voted ballots in. It's important, number one, that you sign it. If you do not sign your ballot envelope, we will not be able to accept it. So hopefully that's helpful to folks who want to know how the process works. The town of Sandwich, as of today is Friday the 7th of August, we have processed over 4,000 early vote through the mail ballots. It's important to note that there will be a in-person voting opportunity, which will begin on August 22nd. And run through August 28th. That'll be held at the cafeteria at the Wing School. The hours of operation will be Saturday the 22nd from 10 to 2 p.m. and on Sunday from 10 to 2 p.m. And then Monday through Friday that week, we will be doing in-person early voting from 8:30 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. Any questions regarding the process, you can refer to the town clerk's Facebook page, or you can give our office a call. The other important thing to remember coming up is that the registration deadline to vote in the upcoming state primary, September 1st state primary, is the 22nd of August. It happens to coincide with the first day of early voting. And you can register to vote several ways. You can come down to the office at 145 Main Street and fill out a voter registration card. You can go online and download the application. And there's also the ability through our website and the Secretary of State's website to register to vote online, and that comes to our office electronically. Upon receipt of that application, we will be sending you a confirmation to let you know you have in fact registered, and it'll tell you which voting precinct that you have been assigned to. As always, hopefully this is helpful in letting folks know what they can expect this season. Just to follow up a little bit, with the process that I just showed you, when the applications are in, you will not need to do anything further for the November election. Late September, early November, you can expect to receive a ballot, just as I showed you here, with your November 3rd general election ballot on it in the mail. And the same process applies. Just make sure that when you've done voting your ballot that you sign your envelope and either mail that back to us in the postage paid envelope or drop it off at the office or the lockbox out front. As always, if anyone has any questions, please give the office a call. Number is 508-888-0340. Thank you.